Facebook Live from PD Workman. So if you're wanting to hear how I'm doing on Nanowrimo this year, that's National Novel Writing Month, then head on over to my blog at pdworkman.com, and I'll put a longer link in the comment section so that you can check that out. And then you can see how I'm doing on Nano this month. And then the other thing that I wanted to do today was to go over some of the reviews for my latest release. Her work was Everything, which is the latest book in the Zachary Goldman Mysteries series. Zachary Goldman is a private investigator and gets himself into a lot of trouble. So I'm just reading some excerpts from a few of the reviews on Goodreads, because Goodreads tends to have a few more reviews than Amazon. So Kim says, let's see. I must say that while I like the character of Zachary immensely, I do not want to spend any time in his shoes. And later on, this book is an excellent choice for anyone who enjoys a suspenseful whodunit mystery with contemporary setting and plenty of suspects and colorful characters to grab your attention. Billy says, this was a great story to add to this wonderful series. I love following and reading about Zach and his adventures. Wonderful, well-written plot and storyline that is suspenseful throughout and keeps you guessing. Well-fleshed-out characters that are great to read about, and the author has written it, so you just keep guessing who. I can't wait to read more of the series. Recommended reading. Teresa says, Zachary Goldman is not your normal everyday PI. In fact, he's not your normal everyday person. He has crippling anxiety, ADHD, flashbacks, physical scars, difficulty bonding, or the inability to let go of a relationship. In other words, he's a hot mess. As such, he's become one of my favorite fictional PIs. Also, he sees things that others either miss or dismiss as unimportant, and is very determined to get to the bottom on any case he takes on. Ms. Workman creates characters that are three-dimensional, believable, and all exceptional. Her bad guys have a tendency to come out of the field and catch you by surprise when you find out who it is. Even though Ms. Workman's stories aren't necessarily shoot-'em-up, action-packed, Zachary doesn't carry a gun. There's always plenty of action going on, plenty of suspense, and a lot of not your run-of-the-mill mysteries to solve. If you haven't picked up one of Ms. Workman's novels, I recommend that you remedy that lack as soon as possible. You're missing out. Even though Zachary is one of my favorite of her characters, they're all great, and you can't go wrong with any of them. Thank you, Teresa. Disney says, Ms. Workman has done it again. She'd much to write a fictional book and put very current themes that make you think, makes you take a hard look at what your beliefs are. Let's see. Debbie says, this mystery thriller with Zachary Goldman is another hit with me. The characters are wonderfully written. I feel like I connect with old friends every time I read one of the books in the series. This is another great read from PD Workman. Sandy says, once I started reading this powerful novel, I didn't want to put it down. The writing is very skillful with tight plot and believable characters. Highly recommended. A few other little short ones here. And Liz says, I love this series. Zachary is such a compelling character. I eagerly await the next book in this series, and I just discovered there will be a prequel of sorts centered on Kenzie. And Liz is right. Next month, watch for Unlawful Harvest, which is Kenzie's backstory. So if you want to learn about how she got into her profession and eventually into meeting Zachary, then watch for that one next month. Okay, well, that's it for today. I'll put some links in the comment section and hope that you'll pick up Her Work Was Everything if you have not already done so. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.